What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Dead Noise. I'm Chris, and I am here in Raleigh, North Carolina at Carolina Fear Fest with the lovely Heather Matarazzo.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good so far.
Good.
How's the convention been treating you?
It's great, just getting started. Excited to be here.
Like we've said before, this isn't your first time in North Carolina. You filmed Scream 5 in Wilmington.
I sure did.
What do you like about the Raleigh-Durham area in particular?
Oh, I mean, besides incredible food, just even greater people. Just a really lovely vibe down here. I can see why Kevin Williamson loves shooting in and around this place.
Oh, yeah. So you've been in all sorts of genre films, from The Princess Diaries to Hostel. So do you have a preference between genres? Do you like family films? Do you like horror movies more?
I mean, at the end of the day, for me, it's consistently just a good story and strong characters and lovely castmates to work with.
And obviously, we're at a horror convention. I'm a pretty big Scream fan. I don't know if you could tell that. But you were in Scream 3 and Scream 5.
Yeah.
What was the experience like on Scream 5 when they asked you to come back and reprise your role? What was your reaction to that?
Oh, what a privilege and a pleasure! It's always wonderful to get a call like that, and to get to reconnect with David was an absolute dream. And getting to work with the Radio Silence team, and Guy and Jamie put together a killer script, and I think it was evident that they really care about the franchise and about Wes and about his vision and what he created. So it was an absolute pleasure to come back.
That was actually kind of leading into my next question, because you were both in the Craven era and now the new Radio Silence era. So what were the biggest differences that you've noticed? Not good or bad, but just things that you experienced on set, like protocol and just the production process for Radio Silence. What was different?
We also were filming Scream during the pandemic.
Right.
During COVID. So there were all sorts of things that were transpiring on that one that we didn't have to experience in the third Scream, but really just the similarities is really just kindness and there to have a good time, and very clear direction, and very much a familial atmosphere.
So if and when Scream 7 gets greenlit and announced, if they call you to reprise your role again for Scream 7, you wouldn't hesitate to say yes?
Absolutely not. I mean, I'd be there in a flash.
Are there any projects coming up for you in the future that fans should be on the lookout for?
I have 4 movies coming out this year, I think. One is called The Madagine Family. The other one is called Booger. Another one that is called... have they changed that title yet? It's still working title. And another one that also doesn't have a firm title yet. But yeah, and in the meantime, just striking with the writers during this period of, getting our writers paid what they deserve.
Yep.
I mean, I think that across the board, across many platforms, people deserve a living wage, and the fact that writers and actors and directors that, we're paid pennies, and it's not like a typical 9-to-5 job, and that's something that a lot of people don't understand. But without writers, we have nothing. We have absolutely nothing, and those writers are making studios and corporations hand over fist. They're making billions of dollars each year. They shouldn't have to work for 20 days doing rewrite after rewrite after rewrite for no money and no compensation. And we're just fighting for what's fair. We're not asking This could have already been handled. This could have been done. The amount of money the studios have already lost, and AI could never write Romeo and Michelle. You know what I'm saying? Like, AI couldn't write Scream. AI couldn't do what these writers do. And I think it's a very important, transformative time for artists of all mediums, and I'm thankful that that LA is a union town.
And lastly, before I let you go, I do have a bit of a speed round for you.
Oh gosh, okay. Let me get ready.
This is always my favorite part.
Okay, let me get ready.
So I've got 10 questions.
Oh, goddess.
You can elaborate as much or as little as you want.
Okay.
Favorite film you've been a part of?
All of them.
Favorite director you've worked with?
Gary Marshall.
The movie or actor that made you want to pursue acting as a career?
Judy Garland, Meet Me in St. Louis.
An actor or filmmaker that you want to collaborate with the most that you haven't already?
Oh, God love ya. Oh, God love ya. Oh, there are so many. I would love to collaborate with Mike White, and I would love to collaborate with Jennifer Coolidge again, who I just think is a bee's knees. And I'm sure there are many others that I just can't think off the top of my head.
Those are good answers, though.
Yeah, they're strong.
Your favorite memory on any set throughout your career?
Oh gosh, Gary Marshall Thanksgiving Day parade, because we were working through Thanksgiving, and he's very much all about family first. And we would have pumpkin carving contests around Halloween and all of this stuff. So, yeah, I mean, not many movies you get to take a break and have an impromptu parade with the director dressed up as Santa.
Your most embarrassing moment on set?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Most embarrassing moment on set. Gosh. Well, apparently there have been many, because I'm blocking them all out. I'm really trying to think. I'm sorry, I don't have an answer.
That's a good thing, actually.
Yeah.
Your favorite experience with a fan?
My favorite experience with a fan? Oh, gosh. I'll tell you what, I really appreciate the fans that I get to meet that are young and that are also on the spectrum like me. And really just the ones that you just feel their genuine kindness and love and gratitude, and that then fills me with gratitude, because it's you forget, like a perfect example for the other side of this, where it's I got the distinct privilege of meeting Margaret O'Brien in the last 6 months, and it's the only time. I don't really like going up to tables, and I'm a shy person.
Yeah.
And it's got to be someone that I'm like, oh my God. And for me, it was Margaret O'Brien, and I remember after I left her table, I cried. Because she had such a massive, massive impact on me as a kid, and loved her performance in Meet Me in St. Louis. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And so getting to know, based on my interactions and experiences, that I get to do that for someone else is, I mean, what an honor. It's a humbling experience.
I think I speak on behalf of all Scream fans and horror fans, comedy fans, that we appreciate you the same.
Thank you.
And the next question,
Yeah.
your favorite thing to do outside of the film industry?
Read. I love to read, and I love just hanging out with my fur babies and cooking and doing woodwork.
And a role you haven't played, or a type of character that you haven't played that you really want to.
Oh gosh. When I find out, I'll let you know.
Perfect. And the final question.
Yeah.
The film you were a part of or the character that you played that means the most to you.
Oh gosh. They all mean the most to me for actually, Heather, that's not true. That's a lie. That's not true. I would have to say that Dawn Wiener and Lily, and to a certain degree Martha, all have a very special place in my heart because I know how much those characters have made an impact on others.
Okay. And that was everything I had for you. That was the speed round.
Awesome.
Was there any closing message for any fans watching?
Yes. Fight fascism. Punch a Nazi in the face.
Perfect. And until the next interview, stay tuned, stay scared, and I'll catch you later.